Medine Nana Emisa. So person by fidie so 07956 266 936 and 07960314868. Aboafo abribia amoboya ne de dwumedi breo kukudama wom ye ITS Pro Training Center. Services are more render ye CSCS Construction Skills Certificate and now say door supervision licenses. Say I na wo sha ase kwakwa 4 days. Top up training away 2 days from 079 3166 1466. If you Marcus Multimedia, yana kasaya your director, studio ura odano. Services are Marcus or 5B photography, wedding coverages, parties, birthdays, funerals, Christianities, graduation festivals, music videos, posters, album covers, business cards, TV, radio adverts, invitation cards, DJ and MC services. Say ye and when ya na Marcus Multimedia and bo and your mom found and I say ye metra way ye video and I say graduation and I auto bedding ye metra video and ma and I say me born your mouth there. From Marcus Multimedia was 0744 889490. Ye commercial break na ya basisi and then who here papa and miss it na ye de yade ayaresa enenam ye basisi a.
We are so for baby no for na so man hwa wo de bo pay man wo na kan hu say wo di otu abro so wo ton yem ensa anya dwuma no enidi ITS Pro Center me de me fan 80s Pro aye say bia ya ye tete nkrofo ye ma SIA license na betimi de euro security na wo de akopa adwuma wo hwe se de na nkofo adwuma sign no wonya adwuma ba bia me kan fama wo aye ITS Pro Center. And what any better amount here? Now on Zaka certificate. Eti adatina esa wotra wana aka chebe se wonya adwuma ye. ITS Pro Training Center no. Anya SI nkwa na ye o. Ye CSCS card so aka ho. CSCS card so no. Just 1 day training pep. Na wo wie so a unsa besa ka health and safety certificate so. Enti what why dey? Eti hwankrofo agya wi. Omo wie mo training. Omo akwakwa sha adwuma se o site. Etimi no mega nafo. Moti wo ye den. Enne ya watime kan. Bomodia na frey. Awa sa numbers we so. Bomodia na frey ne ya. ITS Pro Training Center. Enti amfa wo so wo ye oba. Mo so betimi awura construction na security. Enti wo de frey na ye ka wo kasa. Ye sa te wo kasa nso. Training center we. Na sa training center we. Tu ya, we sabe ka certificate na o dia ko yi adwuma. We are so for baby no for na so man hwa. Wo de bo pay man wo. Na kan hu say wo de otu abro so wo ton yem. Ensa anya adwuma no enidi. ITS Pro Center me de me fan 80s Pro. Aye say bia ya ye tete nkrofo ye ma SIA license na betimi de euro security na wo de akopa adwuma. Wo hwe se de na nkofo adwuma sai no wonya adwuma. Ba bia me kan fama wo aye ITS Pro Center. What any betimi amount here na on Zaka certificate. Eti adati na esa wotra wana aka chebe se wonya adwuma ye. ITS Pro Training Center no. Anya SIA nkwa na ye yo. Ye CSCS card so aka ho. CSCS card so no. Just 1 day training pep. Na wo wie so a unsa besa ka health and safety certificate so. Enti what why dey? Enti hwankrofo agya wi. Omo wie mo training. Omo akwakwa sha adwuma se o site. Enti me no me ganafo. Moti wo ye den. Enne ya watime kan. Bomodia na frey. Awa sa numbers we so. Bomodia na frey ne ya. ITS Pro Training Center. Enti amfa wo so wo ye oba. Mo so betimi awura construction na security. Enti wo de frey na ye ka wo kasa. Ye sa te wo kasa nso. Training center we. Na sa training center we. Tu ya, we sabe ka certificate na o de ko yi adwuma. We are so for baby no for na so man hwa. Wo de bo pay man wo. Na kan hu say wo de otu abro so wo ton yem. Ensa anya adwuma no enidi. ITS Pro Center me de me fan 80s Pro. Aye say bia ya ye tete nkrofo ye ma SIA license na betimi de euro security na wo de akopa adwuma. Wo hwe se de na nkofo adwuma sai no wonya adwuma baby a make am fama wo aye ITS Pro Center ɛhɔ ɛne betumi ama tete na onsa ka certificate enti adati na ɛsa wotere ho na aka kyem sɛ wonya adwuma ye ITS Pro Training Center no ɛnya SI nkwa na yeyo ye CSCS card so aka ho CSCS card nso no just one day training pep na wo wie nso a onsa besa ka ho health and safety certificate nso enti what why dey enti hwa nkrofo agyina ho yi omo wie mo training omo akwakwa hwa adwuma se wo site enti me nua me ganafo mo ti wo ye den enne ya what me kan bo mo dia na frey e wa sa numbers we so bo mo dia na frey ne ya ITS Pro Training Center enti en fa wo sa wo yi oba mo so betimi awura construction na security enti wo dia frey na ye ka wo kasa ye sa te wo kasa nso training center we na sa training center we tu ya we sa be ka certificate na wo dia ko yi adwuma.
Good afternoon, Etiefo Adofo Ahwefo Ahaya Home TV UK. Pay attention. Ena wani gu so a wo hwe yen. Dwumedi ho kye ama medin ara ne nana emisa. Ede ye de ayaresa nenam. Nye de bia na ye politics. Ena ntokwako. Politics kakra ba be frem bete ye de ayaresa na enam ne. Ende ye ne yesisa Adelaide Asiedu Adey. Edin no ye me na din. My grandfather din Akwesi Adey. Ne mani nyina so de ade nti din ne okita din papa sister. Kwa
ya vidi.
Na ho ye de.
Yehowa dum.
God.
Ode na che nti.
Amen.
Iti ase.
Amen. Edika no obe introduce yourself. Why ne Adelaide Asiedu Adey? Fanifom is the nickname. Adelaide Asiedu Adey e Ghana ni bapa ana mapa. I was born in Ghana and mibinyi wa Bruchre, Germany abonten so Hamburg. Wow. Inti yes, my parents are still in Germany. Inti no eja mi do me mfie bi so ese mi sua de mi wie me A levels no and am ye madwen say me nurse. Yes. Ade am nkwala brem na da mani so pass me say I want to look after people. Say till 95 na me share me nurse na se. Na nya me ya adum 98. Mi wiye nti free ho na my nurse na adwuma nti eye be 2003 no na ye relocate ba UK nti e ba UK ni so no me ye adwuma or accident emergency ITU stroke ward. I've worked there before, but the reason why nti me change ye adwuma me yes say ye diabetes specialist nurse no. In my childhood no, like I see people and then they will tell you say be a call full na bibi car no nti na yes, but as times goes on, I'm a nurse and man who say most of them no, they might have had diabetes without knowing. It's a man be idea na dem akoma so pass and percent me yet nyame ada Roma. Year 2015 no, and I was awarded as a MSc, which is Masters in Diabetes. Wow. In the sense then no, I work as a diabetes specialist nurse. Thank you. Well done.
I'm a political lady as well. I'm a woman organizer of Luton chapter.
Luton chapter. What political party?
Me a Luton chapter woman organizer.
Yeah.
I find from.
Yeah, with the party bang.
Hey, NPP. I tell you.
Andra, akwebi ofre me on me bon komo o say offense amanfo nya car sen kofie cars ni nyina ye NPP for them moyi made nyina every kwanso. Moyi made every kwanso Ghana for. Oh, why are they many aba why are they no na ebra ye bre Ghana o de wan bre bi u grow up na ma me beta mo free wo.
Nyame ada wo meka say me parents anya mabro. Me ba bro chasa mbenya mfie dunum. Nti na o ma ya ade pa a che say me dutu ma wofo ase kra.
Na ma me fene say na papa so.
Me ma me de amapokua Selina. Ma baby I will be a mechia me nsa wo Ghana sabre oba mechia wo pa se nyame nsira wo. Papa so wo Germany. Daddy, I greet you and I know you are well. Ich liebe dich. Ciao.
Moya de enye eje ene bia na ne ba tumi bo mo abaso sa. Last me kofo bass bi wo late na ba we bia na wote bass me tese me say ne papa nhwe no nti no. Also do hunu papa ko an obebo ne sekan.
Hey, serious.
Hey, you serious. Nti ma me ne papa moya de my idea pa me see so na me pa oba anka ne maame ne papa wa abrochire nti nka oba na nka wa be fa me aba but me nye bisa ye ko ya nem sister diabetes and its management ye can diabetes and its management diabetes no kwa no on any day.
Diabetes ye esichire yare, but it doesn't necessarily mean say obi adi esichira no wanya. Obi wo ho no ma ye wo different types, but mainly ne ya na ye ka ho asem ne ye type 1, type 2 and gestational diabetes. What are they? Type 1 ne ye obi wo ha ne ye dia wo no say ni pancreas na say tan no enye adwuma kra. Enti no for the rest of that person's life no obewo ne ho paneɛ saa ansa no we free wiase mo unless say eye pancreas no wonya transplant bi near transplant ayeden ama then the person can then stop taking the insulin and then survive. But bear in mind that pancreas no it does two main things. It has got its estrogenic and endogenic. Estrogenic ni say bia yedidi a na the enzymes ayeden abeka ho bi na ferment na digest aduane no. Then the endogenic no na ma yenya diabetes no na e produce hormone e friend insulin no. Enti se yedidi na e digest we a na turn into glucose. Turn into glucose na glucose say ko baabi na ma ya hoden. Na se glucose ni betimi akona ma ya hoden a ye hia key bi ama na ko bie glucose do no. Eno ne insulin no. Eno na pancreas na den e produce wo endogenic side no. Enti so be all type 1 as I said ne dem dey say kra but type 2 dey ne dey owo bi nanso na bi na kese enti no abana your resistance. What's the meaning of that? So the pa ko ne bi o produces our insulin which is key na key ne be do ba bi ese ko bie do na bi a fat tissue bi a den a block gate no enti ma key ni ntimi nye den enko bie ana se bi an pa ko ne produce key the key is rusty. So when it gets there now still it can't function the way it's supposed to do. You get it? Enti no ye de bi e ka say so bi what type 2 diabetes is reversible.
Utumi emaneko
put it into remission type 2 but not type 1. And ana ye nua no na sempanifo bi omtonton onuo no omoti ase say the type 1 no you cannot cure it but type 2 you can cure it.
See type 1 no ni hu ohun sin 2 no.
Ni na na so one treat ni ya ehu ubenya complication na diabetes comes with. Minimum obi a wanya mfie 78 akokra. Your diagnosis no type 1 no na owo 5 years. Wotimi live the life won ma ne legs no amputation nothing.
What's your
managing well or your type 1. The pancreas nim produce insulin no. Obi so ho type 2. Waja ne ho ama se bita fracture e twa ne nan.
Why kakra se ne fu ai se me die bi.
Enti no gestation anu nso ye say bia oba anyem no na wanya esichire yare no so nyame sua na sundue mu na say bia o reduce the weight by only 5% the person is able to put it into remission.
Ye besa ba so na ye kasa na obo glucose na osan bo insulin chechire hwan ni glucose na hwan so na insulin no
yo nyame boy ne se didi wi a de na ye didi no masa wodi obayire obo de any starchy food bia no pasta rice yam potatoes things like that so what did you turn it into glucose glucose na is a citrate form bi na a complex one a kese na sa glucose no na ese insulin no enya kini ko bie glucose do no na glucose ne den etimi ko ebesenko
body ne mu
that's it na adwene ko a eda yetiri mu no glucose na odi so
it's not glucose
is not enough in there to be say why confused you are starting talking gibberish obi o no say na
brofo MPP mad ya mote brofo
now ka say bia say na one penny something is wrong with you obi o nim so wo si kire ya ka say na kona ko check you sugar na yenhwe obi kona sugar na wo low to say quickly ma obi be sweet liquid drink bia obenom na fast aba na timi akobro enimu mo timi ayeden a function properly it's yedi awie no what it does is it turn into glucose as aforementioned into glucose na be da ko ba bia esa yeko no uhia sa insulin no it's insulin is like a key so it will go and open the glucose door to get the glucose into the system for it to function.
Insulin.
That's it. Or what amasa glucose door netimi ebie. Glucose door is like this. It is all what panena is a bie. Na glucose netimi aden ako remu na ko cell door ni mo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now diabetes, how many types in a year? Two pa na.
No, we have more than 10.
10 diabetes.
10 different types of diabetes. But mainly na ye kan ho asem ne ye type 1, type 2, and a gestational. You with different types are affecting yen daki for no more kwa.
Wow. And no
KPI, if you know ketoacidosis diabetes.
Wow.
Ketotic prone diabetes.
Then I didn't know before na
before no South Asian for no ye duane ye di no ye dietary na ye di no nti obi wo ho no ma odi a na as I said no the person hasn't got enough glucose, enough kind of insulin to get the glucose out from the system, so accumulate itself into the body. It is happen and do be say do na your own fat tissue no a break it down say be ma energy no it shouldn't be. And you say fat in the amount energy, they say glucose na yeden amount energy no. And say fat ni break it down and no amount energy na ma wo moja na be acidity. Ya rush when hospital obetimi ewu.
Wow.
Yes. And types ne dey obi wo so na bia ni youthful age no per se bia ne muscles especially mema no into your core gym lift that dey ya or person na betini ye kitikiti na afi wo fa no like steroids. Into for high steroids now, it produces more cortisol. That cortisol can go into the pancreas to destroy it.
Into gym na ya omonom sa indro no se no mbetumi abono
steroids no? Yes. So we have something we call it steroid induced diabetes. And also your part ni bia main ni entire nka ho asem but then also can ho bi steroid induced bi won so na bia sorry Mr. Can be a wonya cancer. Wonya cancer na say be o ko treatment no chemotherapy na e say ma steroids. It's a man steroids ni so more na ye dey man na it me destroy the pancreas no enzymes no say beta cells no. So we call it like steroid induced diabetes. So one fast steroid na nke bi anko nya diabetes but ofa ni no nya sa diabetes ni so obi so ho no ma na hraw ni mu no wonya yare bi ye friend no cystic fibrosis amamman wo yin mo pa enu so timi ma obinya diabetes. Yes.
Wow. Na diabetes no ewo abusuemu ana sesen wutumi nya na abusuemu ana obi wo wa ye say na abusua ohwe ne ho yie na obenya diabetes okọ GPP otumi bisa say
family history.
Family, yeah, yes. Diabetes and
in a consultation we need to know all this for us to give you the right diagnosis, right? Into family history what they different me they different ebi ana memma busuamu no ye wo high blood pressure wo busua bi na mo wasichire yare it can be hereditary o wapa wo asichire yare a obetimi pass into his generation because the men are the seed carriers. Into bi ana obe wo na bi sabita fracture ni glucose is not well treated into eja one o ma me koda ye nimu na genetically no na won so ayadan afa so
the same blood na moja na
absolutely. So hereditary into see who say bia obusuemu a na ebusa o say emfie ben na papa nyaas na wonya sichire yare ebi a o se bia at the age of 45 na make bia na 39 it na ring a bell say eh say me hwe ni you na papa nya 45 no onya sichire yare. You can also say a woman say it runs in the family, but I don't want it. I don't want it. So what can you do? By increasing your physical activities, by cutting down your weight. If you are now weight now will be about 70. After we ja o number 80, 90, 100. No, you got to do something. And the training so no, so be insulin resistant now, and so you can then develop diabetes. Insulin resistant, how can you develop that? Say be a chain no free aye toche we be ma na ugina hokra untimi hu o belt no hook na no ana ugina ha untimi hu o nine. That means say we be insulin resistant, so you need to be careful. You get it? By cutting down your weight, you can do much to put your diabetes into remission.
Wow. Edana me call GP na blood pressure na or test him no be some say mebusu am obu blood pressure. na me kan just na doctor pa say me na bisa me fiti adam and if abriso basis and me na be obi amazing dem so bra pressure obisa mo so na deep in obisa me.
Yes, it's a form of history taking. Oba me clinic I ask you all this question because me busa sa na e betimi ama me kind of leeway ama me busa okay bo buhwe ne mu dia onya na age say ye blood test no ayi markers ne kire say we nya si kire yare. Then I will ask you say busa bi a waja bi na wonim busa waja ana wo na say age ben no munya ya munya si kire yare.
Na just won't want to me assure who you.
Absolutely. It will be like I say be okay me busu na si kire yare or ho de but me I don't want it.
Or reject it.
I reject it. You can do it. And the menya nipa be brain so a omo si kire yare type 2 na omo timia try hardest omo hard pa timia den I put it into remission omo reversing it completely. You can do that.
It will make kokra
type 2 utimi well if you do it well unless the pancreas is still producing enough insulin you can do better to put it into remission.
Na aduane ben na SSA udi ansa na watumi put into remission.
Your dietary modification, balanced diet is very, very important. Yenyi wogana na etimete fufuo kakra kama opana enam ba ko pe na wo so.
We dey me sister ba ko adria me say owo an fufuo bedi asanka mienu. Enye fedi agro.
Enti no protein nye balance ma yetimete mu kese yenkwala abrem yetimu ni bebre akoko tikitwa bi akoko nan kitwa bi. So the protein and the carbs no it doesn't balance.
Just a koshi akwa na mema koshi
akwa na ade no. Obetimi digari ni eyi so kinzi but so kids ni kwa all the enkati eguma e protein e beti ama balanced diet. You get it. She ni so wodi ni say say pintin bi ada o me no wafu aye say ko che akola na ko edidi amen so there is no
office Somalia or something.
There is no nutrients in the meal na akola na edi no. It's Uba me clinic what I tell you to do ni say your balanced diet so plate in here half of your plate should be your vegetables atosade
salad
quarter of your plate should be your carbs obaire omo body or potatoes or rice. This is your carbs. Here's our carbs which is starchy meal and then the quarter of it should be your protein wakoko or fish wonam and you know that type they say the protein and then the carb no I say 50-50. So we for 50% of carbs are for 50% of protein. Now there be oma den, oma balance. Obi oha no pop pentima kwa adwuma pa. Oye toast na pa no the marmalade bia da fa eno no. Hello. But upe say etimi sustain for longer a year. You can have the bread with ham, the bread with cheese, the bread with spread like peanut butter. And that is protein.
Yeah.
That will take you more. So obi awo esiche yare krampo na. It keeps you longer. Say elevate you sugar levels not too much. But when you toast now, no oko. You get it. So you need to have balanced diet.
Didn't I just say ye near nintuna before no ye one more friend say ye
you are more prone
to diabetes because so okotena mo fufu this we fu abomana na salad bia enka ho
teach wa wo na wo fi yes didi na ehu se wa bo ni e di fufu ya bro no pa wie nwumre wo so so wonya exercise bia na wo food wa
nkwan ba ko na no a
bro
dina na pa dina wie dina
yes so obi wo na ye hwe ni ye wa hyehyare se wo ku ahwe wie
so wo to yare
diabetes na wo to ma wo
wo to yare
pa
It obi wa blood pressure or to me diabetes
blood pressure high cholesterol ni na ye comorbidities are etimi ase ebetimi ama wa nya diabetes because blood pressure crown the name pressure no kwa why is it pressure yentinti mu no valves na blood ni flow mu no say efemu freely any problem bia Niema ye bi na obi cholesterol high. The cholesterol na high na the plug as a AC kwan no. Enti bi as a hole ni ye say ya na cholesterol na be plug bi abesha na ma air block no. Enti air block no enti na say blood na the pressure eba. That's why we get the name pressure. So the blood need to circulate though, but it's putting more pressure to go there. So the name pressure means so if the valve is free and the way it should be the blood no flow beautifully. But ebi ana bibia ye valves ni nti no edu ho no ma intimi a ema akoma no bo ding na volume na dey pressure kono because of the valves na ye narrow ni nti no e say the pressure na edeba
na die na obeyi a emema na pressure no etuma reduce ana ebetuma free ho etuma reduce
blood pressure no levels no from 120 to 135 to 40 systolic, which is the first reading, you know, okay. Diastolic is 75 to 80 or 85 in so okay. But we are on first reading, you know, reach from 145, 150 onwards. So about my clinic, ne say be a sa blood pressure you checking the brain. What I would advise you to do, ne say we call something white coat syndrome. Obi o hono be a okon GP ho na say okon doctor hono ma na ehua kano ana ebi na obe park na ebi a run late ujimika and I will pass appointment be a when late no it can also elevate your man because and what I will tell you is say buy your own blood pressure machine, do it in your own comfort zone while fear for at least 1 week.
Well now check it
we checking this out for 1 week now ebi a readings na yenya that day no and then you obey your fear no e different. So if we know say difference woman, we won't start you on blood pressure medication. But near your clinic, no ni ukoye ofie no, similar dia. We will call you in to say near kuni. So we think say you start with blood pressure medication. So for a couple of months then we start. If not now, we wouldn't start you on blood pressure medication.
Now low blood pressure for so omutuminya diabetes. We go low blood pressure.
The low blood pressure no and also on the side effect because low blood pressure no won't cause that unless as I said no o family history diabetes wo mu dia sebita fracture wan hwe hu ya obenya bi
betumanya
obi so ho no ma oba abrochire no na dua ne diem ma ne timinya bi obi ho no ma onyinsan ye nim ne ka se wo ye diabetes owo ye no ja ne ho uja wo ho kwa obenya diabetes no
Ghana for my problem I am wani o mo wo na mo ye gya mo sa
o men kan sa
nyemu nyina ebi mo wo na mo ye gya ho sa yenso emma ne bi so ka se yenso memme sa yen exercise if we had do ne na mo
sa ofunu ye de untimi mo
gba do ne na mo ho de bia
e bodo ya untimi mo gba baba
ye dumi ye hu dada oda no ada
yeah, and in the way so blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and all that. No, over clinical, we ask you about all this. Now, be all low blood pressure. And say, or sorry, utimi etrashe because the pressure is low. I say your level. You get it. It's no sign in the say be all low blood pressure. On here any medication be so what we tend to advise the person is say oh sorry I had to boase sorry boko. Obi o man adibia Johnson de no sorry ko Johnson o sorry ya boom no ko is wrong o sorry a tinampana no kakra
relax kakra
na blood because no other it na blood circulation you different say obetina say upright you get it enti wotina say na no na wotina say boko na blood circulation from the brains never be air could be no I normalize first and sana opija wo obi o low blood pressure na ya advice no so, no, low blood pressure there, you don't need any medication, but we advise you to ensure low blood pressure there, I don't think so. We don't have any medication to bring it up. So, but they will check it say be a day into na low blood pressure no. Hint be other investigation to find out. Yes. We will have iron because only anything that involves with iron and or low iron levels so no feel.
Wow. Now blood pressure then oye dangerous sir because we the member papa ni din better madam for alatane during the Olympics no na me kopa aka me car wo ni fee me kwa me ne papa no bon komo kama a say nice also wa kotena Ghana korada ti na say no na me yes and ma me nkwa me nkwa hwe olumai me kwa ya utum say akana to okra ohumimpo akana to okra say ohume ena minimo obi nso so a ono so ye twa ne nan diabetes ye twa ne nan we wu kura mpo omo akosie na asa na na sa yare no we dangerous sa eyewa we need to me fra ayi offense liver so current to me enye adwuma ne ade why so say yare no it dangerous sir.
Diabetes is very, very dangerous. Yemfa ya ni hu nti nipa taking it serious. Diabetes quite serious in cancer.
Wow.
Diabetes is like magnet. Unya diabetes etwetwe yare different. Obi wo hono ma unya diabetes esi ni kidney ayeden asay. Why? Valves ni wo mu nipa bia no red blood cells and say blood cells no say red cell back glucose back no ma ye padi na omonam. Obi or diabetes no or red cells back but glucose molecules no be 10 na ye around. Enti e mani moja ne be sticky. Ati se watwa anka mu ana se kutuo mu na emu nso ne bi egu tables no. Later oba na be touch table na ye sticky. So ana dey ye sticky sa. Enti obi or diabetes is not well controlled. Sana blood ye den etie. Na bear in mind say blood so it's nsuo light na but when you treat diabetes needs be our blood be sticky. Your markers be your ma ye degrade how our level na ye den esitie UK high your markers ye dey into be your na markers ni very very high oba o clinic now catch any say bi eja ana ena ye changes bi na ntimi mboawa o we dey na mo high adwen ma ye nidi ni ye ho nto yen
no pebia na odidi
na odi untimi restricting the things or yes or restricting no into sa blood ni be sticky. Just imagine sa sticky blood no epese circulate na ekoi bia o eye na ma wunya ahode na eye nso no arteries na hono ye nketenkete enti ade ye sticky ekosa arteries ni ma ama wa ye blur na woni na ase wuhu ade papa. The same thing sa sticky blood no ye kidney na ese sonye ene sonne enema bia enye wo body nim na ye toxin na ye den ababonten na se blood na de nema na eko ni nyina ne mafini ko na ye bia kidney asone so yi ayeti nine edu kidney ase sponge ase kidney say wo de support ato ensuo mu uchi mu a eyeyi ba do koto oil mu a uchi mu sa na ayeti nine. That's what diabetes does to the kidneys. Ati say oil a wo de sponge ayeden atum uchi mu no na ayeti nine enti da bia no sa blood ya ayeti nine ko kidney so na esone na ebeya na ayeden packed up, so you then have kidney damage. Neuropathy wo ho neuropathy ne ye nerve no enipa bia blood circulation edu ye kotodwe na from kotodwe to 09 no let's slow down. Into just imagine say so blood ya ye sticky na circulate ya bedu knee no from the knee to your feet no slow down time be an accumulation wo ho blood ne kwa bedu knee na bi wo ho no ma emfiri enyankwa bonkodu be na accumulate and is that small nerves no na damage into obi asade no wo so na blood glucose is not diabetes is not well controlled no na bibia twa nipa kon nan ne nan be yetitriti atisa ananse achi obi na on fail wo nan no obi an diabetes is not well controlled no sade nipa kon nan ayeden o fail o tie bibi so a onhu etotumi ko tua dade so no onhu so ko tua dadoa rather onhu enti ekro tu na ekro no kese kra bonye den onhu afa wu wo sa diabetes na because it's not well controlled into no so bibi twa obi a owo diabetes a wound no it take longer to heal afa be hu na kese na afa no arteries ni veins ni na eden a block because sticky no say sticky na echa na ebie sticky echa na ebrafie na a block pe unya any circulation bia to go there
na no mo twa
no na yes see a cutting
because na nam ho na da ho kwa nye dwumedi bia
ni ho black na
betuma pro akofa problem abronte
ebi wo ho no ma ye twa ne nan no na sabita fracture or hospital na wo hwa enka
wom
yes ebi wo kwa say de maggot gum ye treaty ansana clean wound ni nyina ni ansana
into wo diabetes de ni kwan se wo ma na de ekura etim
no into you obi diabetes is not well controlled there bia wo koda say wo hye white socks into no tie the business e bia wo hu a ade bechi no white socks na be moja e di efre he me nko he ba bia moja na ye den na yetimi attack on ntema ma emfa black socks ni agro so diabetes is well controlled, they are fine and the baby cattle cry a heal properly. But if it's not well controlled there, you got to be careful.
Into fat yena me kura de mention down so afi na me bobo baka kanka. Into omo ye fat ne de ni kwan se bi o akasefo me kan sa fat de rude word akasefo no eni kwan se o mana exercise hu hia ama akasefo pa me bo.
Na akasefo nko a I go to gym 3 times a day. Mention that na kase bi ade. But you need to keep active. So we your ba na we do mfie so from 40 onwards now. Metabolism no from
we dey me do fear me Rebecca Jones what your sister na kan no exercise the exercise hu hia pa
because we ha na wapon adwuma na late hour or conso person odi fufuo and person odi bayire anamo. I always ask them say why don't you put it in your lunch box we do adwuma mu a wa warm no ho what did it by 6 o'clock what do you heavy carbs na then every it take you at least hour to hour and a half to digest. In Kosia, 3 to 3.5 hours, and some then digestion take place. It be office say, would a bit take long and some then a digestion. Ubu how did ya and chanokoda?
Okoda.
The body is kind of in a relaxing mode. It's yet active beer mountain burn calories. No, that one too is not great. You shouldn't do that.
In a Kosia crampo or soft, no. It take it 2 hours in a water buffalo.
Aye.
Just a fufu de obe chance ana
obi so ha odi fufu no we no akoda afi o ha na buffer no so say eh afa na fa me minim
na wa bogenes no akuhye
ni na agira we fufu no mo and digest it
o kuhye o pasia na wale
so it's still in your tummy, it hasn't digested, so you need to be careful.
Nti ye nananom a no mu di ntem no na da me say no mu nim ti na ya
yes
omu di ntem back in the days na my grandmother etias say ba 4-5 ni yedi ewi after 5 uni di ni yedi ewi no you bibia nkan wa no biem na de ya
they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Teja ye ba abroche naja yesu asa na omo ye no ye kwafu ma na yakoba mpesi akawi ni atwi ayi fresh ni de oil bia ye den healthy
ebunebunu no na ya tu ye nuane agu na ye gu sausage ni indomie so pizza indomie ni egu so
ayi ti say wo ko Ghana na se wo ankodi pizza wo nye sheshe
na say na mehwe video bi so ohene I think say Juaben Hene I stand to be correct no Juaben Hene we see modern we say modern palace modern palace papa bi a wachi chire owie na wasan create village modern palace about a few walking distance wasan co create village na waye tungo te say tungo ibi and we dria board ninja do akwa wunsu ankruma na wasi tadan wo ho e say ho kwa no spending more time
of course
than ho because emia wo ho nia okotu ne banche no obona pese watwi ne mako no wadi just ompeye yenuane na yedidi na kofa yare be
very smart
enyina wanyini oda so nam ho na onkwaso otumfo na onkwaso yedu dwabende yedumi nchia na yenchi otumfo ichia Ghana mpanefo ina and na chere me say ho say old ye quartet ye near the die na ye nananom de bae na we have to go there ni ejai pizza ni indomie no.
Oh, you can have it once in a while, but then say utimi say bra wudi sa na mani nyina no. The physical activities to say. Type 2 diabetes, if you come into my clinic, what I tend to tell you is say ni the yan share with drobi ase. What you need to do is do dietary modification. Increase your physical activities.
Exercise.
Yes. So after 3 months now, I'll call you back again. We will do blood test and see say level now the buy has it gone up or has it reduced? Here in UK, obi or diabetes and I say be a diagnosis be so obi or diabetes level na person remain here 48 to 53 millimoles per mole, which is 6.5 to 7%. So nice guidelines say nya wo sa nipa ko na wo sa green eyinimu na you are good to go. Obi ho no ma oba me clinic na bia na levels no obe 100 or 120. That one there we got to start you as soon as possible on medication and insulin. We call it insulin rescue. You get it? Into this oba say bia wo level no nhedanye high bia dia. You have the chance to do something as soon as possible to reverse it. As soon as it's too late. And I have more than 10 patients that about my clinic now, the diabetes were so worse. They said, you know what, Adelaide, I will do my best to reverse it.
Wow, can you boldly?
Yes, I will do whatever it takes. I don't want it. Because when you say diabetes, no complication is too much.
Too much.
It's not going to take upon himself or herself. Say, me my diabetes in me so
that be in the research be making sure say
the person came back 6 months later. Man level no I drop. Initially, I was like, I'm try with insulin the tablet. I said, no, Mama, bear 6 months. I'll come back and you see. Also, then say empowerment. On why I say, I don't want this disease.
I'll do whatever it takes to reverse it.
Maybe I will try. So, in fact,
so be what Pedriane.
Internet say it's me then one with insulin and then tablets.
But aduane nko na de ba na say obi wo why say on shala ndi dis way to me de ba
there be obi wo hon na make say o pancreas e tan etimi say eno body antibodies no timi ko na o mankasa akọ destroy no o mfi say bi aye foreign na yibi na aba body nim na akoyare bitimi ye obi timi nya viral illness bi na virus no akọ the saying pancreas no na aye den akọ attacking no. And as your antibodies say be a yenya yare they feel say there's an invader abayemu eti enko na enko attacking no sa antibodies no ye mu na timi twa no ho so koye ade wrong.
Wow,
it can happen like that. And obi so ho no ma na wanya cancer wo sa pancreas no side ho no no enso timi ma nya diabetes obi so ho no ma na sabio onya accident bi na eko happen ho na waye den onya sa diabetes. So it's not only say there are other factors that can kind of push someone to have diabetes.
During COVID, nipa wu pa bebrebe no na da mi say dodo no na diabetes intia na answer because nipa wu pa nipa no mo body ro say o diabetes o blood pressure so wo hwe ohun so ye wo hwe ohun so ye pa because omo no ye prone to diabetes no.
Diabetes na because all diabetes now it's like a magnet. Etwetwe yare bebree den e ma ne ba. Nti COVID time no onse ne ma bebree mu na yetwete man for with steroids. The steroid metem obi ananko oni bi krampo no obi how say Adelaide I got diabetes in the COVID era no. E no nya because me man steroid. They say e mini ba na for mo say COVID no krampo yen fast steroid na yen the entity man for. It will be how man high dose of that na it ma nya diabetes. You get it? It's no you say be I can say no secondary diabetes. Bibi ne see yenti
ne kofa bae.
And ne kofa bae.
And say ban compensate.
And no see a type of be no say friend no secondary diabetes. And you what steroid induced diabetes. And you what diabetes type 1, type 2, gestational and you wo bi wo ho no ma no kwampo titru ana ye high. If it be polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Gofo
polycystic no ye ovum no. Ebitimi ye say ati say ne ensuo abegidegide mu saa no enti obi a wo saa polycystic ovarian syndrome no sanipa kon no oye prone to have diabetes. You get it? Enti other enipa body ne say Nyankopon create ye no your body no scientific you can't even understand the body the way it works.
Say nyame de untumentenase.
You get it? Enti obi wo ho no ma na owo more hormones so wonimu sankofo ni nyina obi o yoba obi o ha na oyoba na o wabodwese onu timi se o male hormone ye den ewonimu sanipa na obehwa abedig na o polycystic ovarian syndrome. Sa polycystic ovarian syndrome no timi ma wunya sa male hormones no bona na bodwese ne na bodwe ne ye den efu obi o wabuse na ne kon dua no aye titiriti na kala ne kwampa ye difference in the body color no eno so ye obi a kire wo say the person is now becoming insulin resistant. That person can develop diabetes.
Sister Nkomoy, you better de nyende. Ko yare nkomo de ehu hia papa isi awa mama ti asese ni kwan se mididi na meda. The bia no me try say me exercise.
Yes.
It's a prevention is better than cure.
Yeah.
Me man nko ya anza na. Yeah pa say wo yare no be we wo yare.
Eno kwa na how.
Eno kwa na ha me. O yare na de udumi ye no be we wo yare. A big problem pa. Na na say we wu no bi ba wa yere na enye say wu na aba wa careless na
e na o man yes
ba say be ya papa
and diabetes ne won say wan hwe ne yen so abema otadua no ebetimi ama na
nya djuma ye
na ade so hunya
wa ware oba fefefe na ade wajeja ho ndidi ye onya exercise no bi de ko diabetes
inti
debi ma for monya exercise me kopem kwakoye me de so sir wrapping up diabetes no na fe yemfa 5 minutes bi enye politics kakra
yo diabetes there ne meka nyina ne say diabetes if you have the type 2 na is curable. Type 1 is uncurable unless say yama pancreas transplant. Okay, it's metu minuanom me papa nom minuanom penefo minuanom nkuma nyina for ne say know your family history is important. Nti se wuhu na se ka say bia obusuamu no asikyire yare wo mu a emma ne nye enjeja mu ana emma na enjeja wo ho do whatever it takes to put it into remission. Na se wo ko na se bia ka say bia se no wanyanya ba yebetimi aboa wo kwan bi so a enu a yede ma wo no
se wonom
se wo fa se wo amfa na wo gya wo ho eto ho no mo na ema ne be ye worse
ne wala
wala na wa ye den ama enti no take home message say you catch yourself with diabetes it's not the end of your life. You can do something.
There's a hope
to put it into remission. There's a hope in then. We have people that they have diabetes, they have family. Diabetes is not transferable.
Wow.
Oh, so me so also now
a good pass okay because
it's not transferable.
Or baby Becca said you could be on and
it's in needy enumerate too much and Kaubetsimia. I don't know in Senank what did you and now we will be our own gym. So I try to join the gym and try to be physical, kind of, doing some exercises. If you can't run, walk. Anything be a baby ma akomana book kim kakrano better. Who feel crampona, you can lift some 2 liters water, even if crowd some now sorry, house chores, a form of activities as well. In nutshell, so what situation affecting or I no be always situation we have the 15 essential healthcare tests that you need to. Your retinal screening is important. Check your feet is important. Your blood pressure, your cholesterol is important. Your dietary modification is also very, very important. In nutshell, if you do all that now, you are more than able to overcome diabetes. Don't let diabetes overcome you.
Yeah, that's a papa, sister Adelaide Asiedu Ade.
That's the name.
And the nickname the fun form. Now, sister, yeah, NPP Luton chapter women organizer.
That's correct.
Now, sister Okofo branch women organizer ewo a whole UK. Now, what many our head Yesikakum, Yajanoko, no cry as Omoboa.
People say you, no crack. Say doom renana say ye be a quenyana.
Yeah.
Medime Humbeba.
Yeah.
Some person big enough for the branch woman organizer.
Two yaching him everywhere.
Oh, so I am a penny. It's not calling Chanko
advice. There's a Yahono.
Maybe advice for changing your position. Now, on a then send me a day.
5 years
a hand, my Japan. Then they must trust them. May try what ideas needed. Major one in
Sunny, I mentioned me to go to
and he said, "Do one quadia, made so I think it's about time. I say, yenya woman organizer from the north. Because mostly, I think, say in research I've done so far, most of the women organizers are all in here in London. It is say yes, we one of one. So yes, banana, so betcha ni bit me ayden. Aye, ediabwa branch, holistically, politically, healthily, and everything.
Sister, why are they? Na time no so campaign do a brahana yensan mebo ho enkomo yede mpabo eta wachi ni pe bi adidi ajaye yede mpabo beta wachi do a nyamenti no obenya what na mehu a mebo wabaso because MPP party mehu say obo ho modern pa platform bi a my course bi a mehu wo hobi party bi o meya na se program bi a meko bi a mehu wo hobi obo homode organizing work and no no you are not far from becoming president. You are not far.
Thank you.
Ya de dwumedie ne kwawie no say o final word na say wo bi nso e opese uchia no nso a eya na wachia na yemfa dwumedie ne kwawie e wo ma ya besan beto ankom
mate yo the man say mechia mabusuafo. I greet my husband, my beautiful 4 children. I greet my mom, my dad. My mom is currently in Ghana. Mommy, I love you so much. It's because of you. That's why I am where I am now. Because when my family free Ghana, be an kamenya sa vision say meet me esua de akwanim sa. Enti me mame, nyame nhyira wo bebre, meja nyame nhyira wo. Nana emisa me da ase. So mama me sa big platform yi say membra na me so ne minim no na ne mesua no me so ne minuano nye den emmeche ne meka nyina ne sempa cho so we see chire yare it's not the end of your life. You can still live healthy life ubetimi aye ne ese wiye bia e ma diabetes nye den endi wo so wo di diabetes so me wo ho me din di Adelaide me a diabetes specialist nurse so wo hia mo bia frɛ me ne minim no metimi a kyerɛkyerɛw ne minim no nso no I will then go and research and come back to you and help you. So feel free and call me. But that's
Sister, for phone number atudwa. Obu oha obehia for privately for diabetes consultation. For number atudwa na because ehun ya pa.
Number no me betudwa. My number is obi ho no mo nso na eja. Obefrɛ wa na nsɛm no na akoye bibi bi e wo ho. Something which is there. But my number ni 075 07533210719 and that is 07533210719 and the name is Adelaide. Me fie den de Akusia.
And a nickname ne de Fanform Oba for Women Organizer MPP UK branch chapter.
Yes.
Oba for Women Organizer. Etumunyi ye Adelaide oba amomo te say you na. Sister yedase. Yeda so say yeto nsafro oba na yebo enkomo yemfa ensi he ara
looting for me.
Oh, she are looting for now.
My looting ladies, your lady is here. I greet you all. Looting, yes, you guys are good. Me chairman Frifa, me chair council of elders na, me chair me ladies a mano, you see first lady, my 2 deputy women organizers and the entire ladies nina our looting chapter. Me chia mu nyina nyame nka obi a ho eye munti and Adelaide mama me kwa meeting bedi manim as woman organizer. Thank you so much and the love is deep.
Good. Looting for yechiamon. That my program meba abe support.
Mate.
Why? Adelaide I see do a day.
That's
Looting Women Organizer MPP chapter. And I yeneni share ebe bon komo no ba for whole UK Women Organizer. Mo hwe ne mo ba tse kakare. Yada sisters yada mo amoje bre na mo hwe nyina se mo check social media hodo no yada your next program ebeto ho na nemisa and Home TV UK Clue ni pay attention yakrama.
Bye bye everyone.
Bye bye.
We are so for baby no for kana so so man hwa wo de bo pay man ngo na kan hu say wo di otu abro so wo tawem ansa anya aduma no enidi ITS Pro Center me dey me fan it is pro I just say bia ya tete nkrofo ya maun SIA license na bet me dey ura security na wo dey akopa aduma wo hwe se dey na nkofo aduma sign no wonya aduma ba bia me kan fama wo aye ITS Pro Center what any bet me amount here na on saka certificate enti adati na esa wo tere wona aka chem se wonya aduma ye ITS Pro Training Center no enya SIA nkwa na ye yo ye CSCS card so account one CSCS card so no just 1 day training pep na wo wie so a unsa besa account health and safety certificate so enti what why dey enti hwankrofo agya hoyi omo wie mo training omo akwakwa sha adwuma se wo site enti me nua me ganafo mo ti why dey enne ya what me kan bo mo dia na frey awa sa numbers we so Bomba diana free ni ya ITS Pro Training Center. Enti amfa wo sa wo yi oba. Mo so betimi awura construction na security. Enti wo dia free yen na ye ka wo kasa. Ye sa te wo kasa nso.